come take a trip with me to Excrement Mountain from Ghoulish Books by Andrew Hilbert. It's a wild ride filled with pee, poop, cum, blood, and anything else that might come out of the human body. The story follows a small film crew, the actors, Mommy, Daddy, and Baby, who is a plastic doll, as well as the director, an Italian man simply named Director, his translator named Translator, and their camera operator named Linguica. They begin by making a zero-budget art film, a thinly veiled porno, and end up deciding instead to do a dual film style project including the movie and the making of the movie documentary, a la Apocalypse Now and Hearts of Darkness. We follow the gang as they trek up the literal mountain of shit that has appeared in downtown San Antonio. From there, things get very surreal and trippy. Reality starts to disintegrate as they ascend the mountain and make their incomprehensible movie. All the while incorporating more and more out there ideas and techniques, including truncating all vowels from the script, hence the title, Excrement Mountain. All consonants, no vowels. A lot of stuff happens in this book, despite the short 90-page length. Very little of it makes logical sense. I felt kind of like I was reading an allegory for the absurdity of art itself, critiquing pretension in the way we as artists or people in general attempt to view ourselves. This was all buried under mountains of poop, puddles of piss, and surreal weirdness that muddied my interpretation a little. Though I was along for the ride and thought the creativity here was great, by the end of the story, I felt a little nihilistic about the characters and the outcomes. As the story went on, I lost a sense of the internal logic of the world and of the stakes of the narrative. I have a feeling this was kind of the point, and I also feel like I missed some of the subtler themes here and there. But when nothing makes sense, you become conditioned to nothing making sense, so sometimes for me, it felt almost like a laundry list of weird occurrences, which, while a ton of fun to read, didn't always have a lot of weight for me. That's not to say I didn't enjoy Excrement Mountain, I did. It's imaginative, it's subversive, and it doesn't give a fuck. I respect all of that a lot. And there are some surprisingly subtle and touching lines peppered throughout the barrage of cum storms. I'd recommend this for fans of raunchy weird fiction with plenty of gross outs and a punk rock attitude. It's a short story, it went by surprisingly quickly for me. There's always something happening, so you'll never be bored reading this. Check out ghoulishbooks.com and hilbertheckler.blogspot.com for more information about Andrew or Excrement Mountain. And I got my copy through the Ghoulish Kickstarter, so it's signed by Andrew. And I just want to say, Andrew, you draw a mean Sonic the Hedgehog. What do you think about Excrement Mountain, Winston? Did you like this one?
I give Excrement Mountain by Andrew Hilbert 5.5 very fast hedgehogs.